You know, I've said before that food is my life, but I may have misspoken here because this man's food, I think, is my life. We're going to turn him around and introduce you to the man behind Meat Church. Matt Pittman is here. How are you, man?
Fantastic. How could you not be?
Right? You're here opening day. You got the grill fired up. You got everything going, and everybody here is raving about your food, including the mayor and all kinds of other people. How cool is that?
Super cool. I mean, beautiful day in Arlington. I mean, we dialed up the best weather for everybody, good food, people are having fun, so I'm excited.
When did you first realize you could cook?
That's a really good question. I've cooked my whole life. So my grandmother grew up in Alabama learning to just watch her cook, and I was always an outdoor cook. And when your friends start saying your food's good, kind of onto something. So I've had season tickets with the Cowboys actually for 18 years on their outdoor cook, and they're like, you need to do this more, and then it just like suddenly turned into this crazy unplanned Meat Church thing.
So you're like super celebrity meat guy. Can I just say that? Like, it's real. I'm thrilled to be able. I have your rubs. We use your.
Cool.
I know, right? So tell me how it feels to be a celebrity.
I think it's probably a big word, but it all, like I said, was an accident. We were on the TV show Barbecue Pitmasters and took 2 of our rubs on there, launched a website with it, and honestly wasn't trying to turn it into this, but what we do, I guess, resonates with people. We've got like 160,000 followers on Instagram, mainly because we say, here's what we cook and here's how you do it, and people seem to dig it, so it's kind of cool.
How long have you been doing this, did you say, and what did you do before?
So Meat Church turns 4 this weekend, actually. So yeah, it's a baby. Yeah, it's a birthday.
And what were you before that? What did you morphed into Meat Church? But what were you before?
Well, I still am. So I have a finance degree from UTA, and I'm a vice president of technology operations for Elevate Credit in Fort Worth. That's my real job. So Meat Church is my hobby job.
It's your hobby job.
Oh my God.
That's a great discovery.
Yeah, it's super cool.
So secretly, because no one here will hear you, which do you like better?
I think it's obvious which one I like.
Yeah.
The one that brings me to opening day to cook barbecue.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get technical for a second, because there are a lot of Canadians that love to do them some grilling. First of all, what is the thing that you find most people do wrong?
The number one thing is time. You have to be patient. So I always give this example. Somebody's cooking a brisket, and they'll call me and they say, hey, it's 4 o'clock. I've got a party at 5. My brisket's not done. What should I do? And I say, you've got to wait. People always pull their meat too early. It ends up being too tough. It's not where they want it. It's just not nearly as good. So you have to plan. If you're not patient, barbecue's not going to work. Grilling's kind of the same way. So you've got to plan ahead, start ahead. It's better to be done early than it is to be running late.
Is there an unsung hero for meat? Is there a cut that's even easier to cook than people think it is?
So I'll start with steak. I was a steak guy before I was a barbecue guy, and everybody loves steak, but I couldn't get it right. And so what I say to everyone, the number one tip is you have to have an instant read thermometer. That way you just check the temperature and you know exactly what it is. I used to be, cutting the steak open and doing this little, that's medium rare, whatever, I don't even know how it goes. So instant read thermometer, give yourself time with a steak.
And what's your favorite thing to eat? I mean, don't sell your business. I want to know for real. What's your favorite thing to eat?
I'm a beef guy, so I love all the regions of barbecue in the U.S., but I think Texas beef is king. The simplicity of salt, pepper, beef. So I like brisket and beef ribs are what it's all about for me.
What'd you have for breakfast today?
I had a brisket taco.
Yeah!
There you go.
I love this man! Where do we find you on the interwebs?
Meatchurch.com and all of our socials at Meat Church. We're all over. It's hard not to find us.
Beautiful.
Well, and check your grocery stores because you are in Canada, and I've seen your rubs.
Dixon Barbecue in Toronto is actually our Canadian distributor.
That's exactly
and so
that's
and Rob there and team are fantastic. They were like the second store we ever had. So big friends in Canada.
Okay, so if you ever drop in to go and see how the Canadian distributor's doing, maybe stop in. We'll have breakfast or something.
I'll bring the brisket.
See, I like that.